conscious breaths. Filling the body with what it needs, with what it is. Light codes all around you. Tips of the toes, top of the head, everywhere. Belly, chest, head. Feels so good. What is the meaning of your life? Could you grasp? Could you accept? Could you hold and maintain that the meaning was in each breath? Where else could it be? Seriously ask yourself, where else could the meaning of your life be held? For without your breath, there is no life. And all the breath is shared amongst everything. So how can the meaning not be oneness? Infinite wisdom held all around you, penetrating through your body, giving you the experience of life. How can that not be the meaning of it? To be with all. What does the breath do? It maintains, and it also purifies, rejuvenates and regenerates, creates cause and effect, holds all within it. And on your ascension path, what's the breath for? What's the meaning of it? The only resource one needs to be embodied here, now. The only resource. The meaning is within it. It maintains existence, right? It allows the journey of this, right? It's causing the vehicle experience. It's causing all of perception to be available. Showing the contraction, expansion, showing the beginning of creation from the oneness and the observer perspective of I am. The expansion and contraction. The story of creation is within the breath. It's in every second. It's in every single moment. It tells you your own story by being with it. It tells you all that you need to know by feeling. There's no separation of the breath to any cell, is there? There's no separation of the breath to any one of your bodies. To the past and the future and the now. The breath holds it all together. And the breath is power. It's an idea of a source of energy. An ever-flowing movement with its own momentum, its own heartbeat, its own free will choice. But through our ascension, the breath is our vehicle of purification. Non-physical being. pull into your heart space now. You have the method, you have the tool, you have the skill. It's the breath. That's the secret. That's the golden ticket. That was what they didn't want you to notice. That you already had it. You are it. It is there. It is the whole momentum force of the whole of creation, of whole of life. There's no need to analyze or write a book about it. It's within you. You are it. And if you felt that and grasped that and activated that level of awareness, that's what you're here for. That's what you're here for. And any other time we do something else other than be what we are grateful for what creates this experience, the breath. Anytime we do anything else, that's the game. That's the journey back to oneness. That's it. What is the meaning of life? To be alive. How are you alive? With an organic flow of breath. Feels so good, right? The meaning of life is to live. The meaning of life is to realize you're alive. The meaning of life is to realize, how am I alive? How I am. Through your ascension, all journeys are travelled upon the breath. You have nothing to do. There is no thing. There is nothing that is nothing. So of course there is nothing to do. It is impossible to do anything. For everything exists in the now. There is no specific thing to do. You cannot do anything without another thing, meaning you are being. With the upgraded perspective of co-creation of New Earth is that you are being with other things. Being. You can't do life. You can't do being alive. What are you doing? Living. You always have to take that deeper in the next step. What does living mean? I suppose it means you are alive. Simplify it. Simplify your awareness. Take this breath as your simple master key code, as the highest teaching you could possibly receive, a $10 million teaching that you pay the best coach you could possibly pay, and this is what they teach you, that your breath is source God in every moment, showing you exactly what you are. Pull into your heart space right now. I have just spent my life savings on being told the teaching that my breath carries my ascension. To engage that full trust. Our ego only wants to trust things if it's spent money on them. Spend your money now. Imagine. I just spent my life savings. Put it into your heart. I just spent all my money. I just sold my house. I just sold everything I own. I've given the shoes off my feet to be in receival of this teaching. The breath carries my ascension. Boom. I don't need anything to ascend. I need my breath to be, and naturally I will ascend through carrying myself through it, on it. from it. You are the guru. You are the master. All is equal. And now you see. Every being has this tool. Therefore, every being is equal. You don't have to be a breathwork specialist. Okay, they have realized how to facilitate space. Just like us. All light workers, we can facilitate and hold space. But all we're asking them to do is to hold the space within them. It's not a concept, it's an experience of literally holding the space of the breath within the body to expand it with all that is around, realizing and merging into the oneness. Moving energy around. As you pull it in, it's changing everything. It's upgrading your DNA, but it's moving energy. As you exhale, it's moving energy around you. You are changing reality by being the conduit, by being the messenger, by being the vessel and the vehicle of source energy. You're not making yourself breathe. You're not beating your heart like a drum. You're not pushing your chest up and down. Something else is doing that for you to have this experience. It's like a mechanism. It's a choice mechanism. But everything on earth, we need that momentum to push it, to start it like a swing. We are the constant swinging of energy. We are not needing to be pushed, to be fueled. We have our own momentum inside of us, carried by the breath. Imagine yourself as a never-stopping battery, constantly wound to keep moving. Constant stream of energy. Solar powered in the hottest deserts. And the breath is that. So the deeper you breathe, the more aware you are of breathing, the more aware you are of a constant flow of energy. You're aware of what you have and what you are. That's how you travel to New Earth. That's how you ascend. That's how you manifest abundance. All of these are how you are. This is the difference. Breathe what you are. The deeper you go, the more aware you are. The more you're pulling in, the more you're giving back. What's New Earth? It's about co-creating with what is already there. Fifth, sixth dimension New Earth is already there. She's there. She's there, my friend. You've got to plug in. Breathe her air in. Breathe in the oneness. Just on a simple formula of I can't be here without the breath. Just enjoy. Wherever your awareness can be in each moment,
even if it's putting you lower, but especially if it's putting you lower, then breathe, my friend, breathe. Do nothing but breathe. Say, the worries of the world are not mine. I don't have worries. Holographic worries. If I wasn't breathing, maybe I would worry. That would be my only time I would. Other than that, I observe, my friend, and I place all of my awareness upon the observation of breath, because it teaches me everything to know. We've spent our life savings. Say it to yourself. I spent my life savings on learning this technique. I'm not going to throw it all away or gamble or risk it on any other method. Tell yourself, I don't have a single penny left. I intend to focus all of my awareness and trust that this will deliver me. Because I want you to know you don't need money to ascend. Guides are not asking you to pay for your ascension. They're asking you to honour another being that's walking the path and guiding the way within the divine plan for your soul essence. But they're not asking you to need money. They don't want you to need money. They want you to be able to channel all your needs. We teach you so that you can be. You have everything right now. The riches of the world are within you upon the breath. Breathe the world in. Do you see? You have it all right there. You have it all right now. Breathe in the world, breathe it in, breathe everything you've ever wanted in, and breathe it out and make it build around you. Beautiful mansion, waterfalls, horses, land, friends, family, love. Breathe it all out and build it around you. Feed it there, live there, walk around all day in your reality. Make the food, make the drinks, make the laughter, make the fire. Drive the car, feed the horses. And then realise, why are the guides guiding? Why is anyone confused? We are guiding and some are confused because the people that do not realise that they have the tool of breath. That's why we teach. That's why we guide. The people that can't imagine having their needs met. And we teach them and we say, your needs are met, my friend. The breath is your only need, if ever you needed anything. And we want to upgrade that thought of need. I need to do something. No, you need to be, my friend. And guess what? You're already being, so all your needs are met. And guess what? You don't have to try to be, because the breath gives it. So you have no needs whatsoever. Once you're just breathing. You're here to purify. So purify every single one of your thoughts, feelings, actions and behaviours by breathing into it. And breathe in, I have no needs. I am love, I am light, I am source. I'm an ever-flowing, ever-expanding source of energy. I'm infinite. My breath has never stopped. I believe in this lesson. In this physical incarnation, we breathe to be. When we lose the body, We won't need to breathe. We will just be. We will just be being. So this physical incarnation is to ascend through the body to learn the lesson of being. By being with what allows us to be in the physical, to then be able to ascend to the awareness, to the consciousness of what the next dimension will be, as we will be a light body. You actually have to go through that journey to get there, you know? Letting go of the physical by being with what the physical provides. But how is the physical fueled? By the breath of an infinite power source that allows us to be here without us doing anything. What will 4D, 5D, New Earth be? Us all agreeing that we are there. We are that. There won't be a philosophical debate on that. That's the level. That's the bar. The bar is set at that level. That's the minimum standard. Being. So to get there, use your breath as the 4D bridge. Use it. Because you're already there. You're already there. Your multidimensional self is already there. Your higher self's calling you there. Your New Earth self is there. New Earth is here. You are here. But you want to stay there, then just be. You see, it's this overlap. You're already a multidimensional self. You're already being by just focusing on the breath for 20 minutes. You're in New Earth now just by being the observer of the awareness of the breath. Meaning you're here right now. You're not going to go back anywhere. You're always in the now. Every single aspect of you is in the now. You're always being on that New Earth timeline grid. Your breath has. And why? Because your breath represents oneness. Oneness is everything. You haven't got to try and be oneness. Yeah? You haven't got to try and be oneness. You've got to breathe in the oneness and be aware of that. To then align to it. To align to your soul, oversoul, multidimensional aspects. To realise all is in the now. Literally, in the now, in the now, in the now. So breathe it in, my friends. Breathe in all that beautiful goodness, knowing you are there. I love you so much. Thank you so much for breathing with me. That's all I want to do on New Earth. Breathe and be. Namaste.